Hi, old folks. This is Max from HighOnAndroid.com. We get high on Android every day. So I've got a review of the HTC Evo 4G LTE, the latest flagship phone for Sprint. This is the successor to the Evo 3D and the Evo 4G. I really like it. It has a 4.7-inch screen, 720p HD screen. That's 1280 by 720. Also, it comes with Android 4.0, Ice Cream Sandwich, and Sense 4.0, which are very good stuff. And let me talk about the pricing. I got it for $199 at pre-order with an upgrade from my original Evo 4G from Sprint. I think you can get it for a little bit cheaper now if you go through Amazon, like $50 cheaper usually. So I'll have links where you can do that also in the bottom of this video. But let me go over some of the hardware specs here. You'll see this is the phone here. It comes with 3 buttons, speaker there, camera there, front camera, power button there. Let me focus in there. There we go. And it's a microphone, headphone jack. And down here, another microphone. Also, you can do stereo recording, I think, and also micro USB there. And also, you can pop the top cover off if you have long fingernails. And in here, you can insert additional micro SD. It comes with 16 gigabyte internal up to 32 or 60. So you can extend it with 64 gigabytes micro SD card. Giving you a total of, is that 48? Yes, 48 gigabytes, which is definitely an upgrade from the HTC One X. This one has a unibody design, so you can't do that. So I definitely feel like the Evo 4G LTE is the upgraded version of the HTC One X, and also comes with an additional camera button, which makes sense because this thing can shoot 4 frames per second. Really great for action photos, which I'll get into later. The phone also comes with 2000 milliamp per hour battery versus I think this is 1700. That little extra boost gives the Evo 4G LTE much longer battery life. Let me compare that to my Galaxy Note, which has a bigger screen. This one comes with 2100 milliamp per hour battery, which lasts me a good 2 days, which means this should get near good 2 days with stock ROM, or even with custom ROMs, you should be able to get a ton of battery life, near 2 days, I think. Other than that, it feels thinner than the original HTC One X. If I hold it, you can see it's actually about the same, just a slightly narrower, and it's actually slightly narrower, I think. But it does feel much thinner. I think it's slightly taller than the original One X. But no real difference. But other than the feel, it feels much better in your hands. It's a much thinner phone. I prefer this flat, straight type of feel because I'm used to my Galaxy S2. Which is sort of like that, and see, you can see the screen got much bigger with this this phone here. Versus this one, it has a illusion, like a curve illusion, but it does feel a little bit bulkier. So I think definitely this is a win device out of all the HTC One X devices. Let me get into the operating system. It ships with Android 4.0.3, I think here. Here we go, software information, and our Android 4.0.3 Sense 4.0. Very good stuff. You can do you can hit that button to kill apps, up and just up, just kind of like WebOS. This is really cool. One of the coolest features about Android 4.0, and also Sense 4.0 made it so you can go like this instead of the sideways. With custom ROMs, you can even customize this even farther, get it back to the landscape mode if you want to. And as far as apps go, you can run, it has NFC, so you can do kissing with other phones and share information. you know, oh yeah, or whatever. And you can do Google Wallet to pay for your food at McDonald's or your favorite restaurants where they support NFC credit cards, which is really cool. I just got it rooted, so it's really easy to root this. Also, I'll have a rooting link below also if you want to root it. Very safe to do. You just run this script and it gives you roots, and you can run rooted apps. Also comes with I think 20 gigabyte on Dropbox, free of charge, which I don't really use. I'm a little paranoid about having my stuff on cloud, especially my personal stuff. I just keep it in my hard disk or my own servers. I run my own cloud servers. So one of the coolest things about the Evo 4G LTE is the kickstand. It comes spring loaded, very sturdy. You can put it both ways. And versus the original Evo, you could do it this way, but it's kind of flimsy and it'll turn off. Let me turn that off real quick. The speakers, they're decent. As far as all the phones I have, the loudest speakers I have is the Galaxy Note, obviously because this thing is huge and they put a huge speaker there. So I still love my Galaxy Note. But too bad they don't have it for Sprint. But they might have it, Galaxy Note 2, they might have it for Sprint because it was such a huge hit. I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure that they'll have the Galaxy Note. I mean, if you don't need to upgrade, I would really wait for that. Also, let's go into widgets here real quick. You get a lot of great widgets, weather widgets. I can check my Google Plus real quick. I don't actually have to open up my app to check my email. I can just go straight to my inbox. It's like having these apps run multitasking. Well, it is multitasking, and this is my gallery app. I can look at all my photos. I don't actually have to, open my photo app. And if I want to look at it in close detail, I can, hit that button and it will show me. And also, it has that little thing you saw there. Let me show you. It has a really fast camera. I've shown you on my HTC One X videos, and I can just hold down this button and it will take 4 frames per second. Really cool. And all those photos were captured. And the greatest part about this capturing ability, there are apps that let you do that too. But what I like about the One X and also Evo 4G LTE is that it's all integrated. Let's go to my camera shots. You'll see that anything I did continuous mode, it's not gonna spam my gallery with all those pictures. It's gonna actually collect them into one photo. So let me show you this. I went to the beach yesterday and took these photos. Hit that button and it will show you all the photos, and I can see them. I actually took these continuous mode, and you'll see that I took the whole 270 degrees of this beach that I was at. In bright sunlight, it works really well, and the image quality is really good with the continuous mode. You still get the full 8 frames per 8 megapixels. So that was one of them. And actually, let me show you what happened. Let me show you the next one. This one too. There you go. And I can hit that button. And also, you can choose best shot and remove all the other ones if you want to. So it makes it really handy because it's not just being able to take the photos. How do you organize them? If it fills up your whole gallery, you're gonna have to scroll forever, which beats the purpose. So HTC really got that down, which the Samsung Galaxy S3 will also have the same capabilities. But this is the photos I took in continuous mode. As you can see, for those moments where you have to, take the photo, I mean, you have the option to do the continuous mode, which makes perfect sense, and it works quite well. I love it. Camera shots. Let me also show you. Just this shot I took. This is a little thing I made. It's a surf fishing rod holder, sort of, and also acts as a bench. But you can see it's pretty good quality. The photos are going to be better than any other smartphone cameras you've been using in the past. Also, it does 1080p with the back camera, and also 720p HD front camera. And also, it's got this mode. You can change all this photo right on the go. You can, do all that stuff you used to do with apps. You can do it, without any apps. Get that vintage look or whatever. Right there, all the effects there. And let me show you the front camera here. And yeah, it's at 720p. So that's actually my setup. That's what it looks like. But it looks really cool, right? Overall, if you're gonna be on Sprint, this is definitely a great phone to get. It's not outdated, even if Galaxy S3 comes out. The Sprint version for the Galaxy S3 will have the same Qualcomm processor as this one, 1.5 gigahertz dual core. So it's just gonna be a matter of choice. The One X and the 4G LTE does offer a lot of custom ROMs, great development community. I just stay away from Motorola devices now because they have locked bootloaders. One of my phones bricked because they kind of lock it down. That's why I prefer HTC devices. Very unbrickable. As I've never actually bricked an HTC device. Other than trying to downgrade my HBoot on my Evo 3D, which you can unbrick, but I've never had a hard brick, so HTC is really good for that. Even though some of the HTC unlock method sucks, but it's there's still a lot of development community, so definitely a hacker phone. And also the Galaxy S3. Those are probably the two best hacker phones for next year. That's my prediction. And also the Galaxy Note. I still love it. That's still my go-to phone. Just because the slightly larger screen offers, the ability to type better. And I don't really like the keyboard that it comes with. So I just use Go Keyboard, which makes it look like it's perfect for typing, and I haven't had problems. But still good enough a screen. It's really comes down to the size of the phone. I really prefer the large size after using Galaxy Note for almost 6 months now. I always go back to this phone. It's larger screen. I can do more things. It's like having a computer in your hands versus other smaller phones like my Nexus S. It feels way too small now to do anything, and it's much easier to type on a bigger screen. But if you're coming from even smaller phone than this one, you'll definitely love the larger screen. And because the profile is so thin, this is like half as thin as an iPhone 4. It'll actually fit in your pocket better than and it doesn't feel like a brick like an iPhone 4. So that definitely better design than iPhones and many other phones out there. And this is definitely HTC done a great job. If you look at all the feedback, people love this design. The Evo 4G LTE, the One X. I mean, the One X has the unibody kind of a sexier look, but then also the 4G LTE, Evo 4G LTE does have a sexy aluminum siding, which makes it look cool. Plus the microSD card slot makes it a much better One X device than the original One X. So I really like it. And also there's going to be HD Crystal Talk or whatever that thing. It's going to make you talk better in HD. That's coming also too. And 4G LTE is also coming. It's not available yet. You're going to be stuck on 3G. But it's not too bad. And I remember when I first got the original Evo 4G, 4G WiMAX wasn't available. But shortly after it was, and it was very fast. And definitely with Sprint's unlimited network, this is a very good deal. Or you can get the Galaxy S3, which is coming out in a couple of weeks. So you have a lot of choices. But I really like this phone. It's a good phone with a good size. If you don't want like the huge Galaxy Note, this is definitely a great upgrade. I wouldn't go any smaller than this because it's hard to type, and if you type a lot, I get like most of my work done on my phone, other than making videos. So I need to be able to type really fast, and this one certainly passes the typing test big enough. Anything smaller than this, I'm not gonna recommend. Anyway, I don't want to make this review too long. You probably seen already a lot of reviews, but definitely, if you're asking me, this is a great phone. Probably the best of all the One X series. If you're in the US, and also the unlimited plan with Sprint. So definitely a go phone. And also it's been Floss approved. You can watch Floss, my friend Flossie Carter's YouTube channel unboxing video. He has his explanation of why he likes it. And also WW Josh Do. What would Josh do? You can check out those channels. I'll have the links to their unboxing or review videos. I think that's it. And I'll also have the routing instruction down below. And I have two channels now, ZetoMax and High on Android. For ZetoMax, I'm gonna actually focus mostly on reviews, unboxing, stuff like that, because I make a lot of videos. But if you want to check out all the videos I make, you can go to High on Android channel, youtube.com/High on Android. That's where I will upload future ROMs and stuff that I'm all testing. Maybe for like the really great ROMs, I'll put it on ZetoMax. So ZetoMax is like the stable, and the High on Android is people too high on Android and unstable people like me who have to flash 20 different ROMs per day. You can find me there. I'll have all the links below so you can find it. And if you like this review, don't forget to hit that like button for me. It helps me greatly. Subscribe button up here if you have. Thanks a lot. And share button down here to share with your friends on Twitter, Facebook, or Google+. And we're giving out a Galaxy S3 to US residents 18 and over. Don't forget to check out that contest. I'll have the links below and also at the end of this video, I think. So check those out. And thanks to you guys for supporting my channel. And I'm gonna go actually install a bunch of custom ROMs on my Evo 4G LTE, my One X, and also Galaxy S3 unboxing is coming in like 2 hours. I missed UPS yesterday because I went fishing, but today I'll definitely get it. I'll have that in an hour on this channel. I don't want to get you confused, but thanks you guys, and see y'all later. Don't be an eye-holer. iPhone sucks.